like we're going on YouTube. Okay, if I give the meeting intro here.
Go for it.
The format of this meeting consists of board members and applicants attending a live online Zoom meeting. Looks like we have 8 members and applicants in attendance at the Zoom meeting. For applicants, please only speak when the chair indicates time to do so. In addition, as usual, prior to addressing the board, please state your name, address, and affirm that you will tell the truth. The meeting is also streaming live on the city's YouTube channel. Looks like we have 2 people watching right now. Viewers on YouTube have the ability to enter comments. If you enter in a comment on YouTube, please first indicate your name and address. Comments can be entered at any time, but I'll relay the comments to the board when the chair indicates it's time to do so. Finally, please also be aware there's an approximate 15-second delay between the Zoom meeting and the live stream on YouTube. That's all I have for now, and I'll turn it over to John to begin the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Okay, let's bring the November 5th, 2020 meeting of the City of Richmond Design and Review Board to order. Our first order of business is roll call. When I call your name, say present. John Campbell, present. Dick Deffenbaugh.
Present.
Sandra Hall. Louise Keating. Susan Bates.
Present.
Keith Spears.
Present.
Dick Kinder. Okay, our next order of business is approval of the October 1st, 2020 meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
I move to accept the minutes as submitted.
Do I have a
Dick
second?
Deffenbaugh.
Okay, yes, state your name first. As
Dick Deffenbaugh.
Okay. Do I have a second to that motion? Do I
This
have-
is Susan Bates. I wasn't at the meeting, but I read the, I'll second it.
Okay,
That's okay.
okay. All those in favor of approval signify by saying aye.
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 Same. So all approved by all present. Okay, our next order of business are the applicants. First one is DR 20-42. Paul McGee requesting sign approval for wall and window signs and an approval recommendation for awnings at 201 East Liberty Street in the C4 zoning district. If the applicant could please state their name, address, and affirm to tell the truth in this presentation.
Hello, this is Chris Buttorff with Letter Graphic Sign Company, 400 West Market Street, Orville, and I do swear to tell the truth. So, Andrew, do you screen share or do I just talk about this?
Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Super. Thank you very much. So, obviously a well-known building downtown on the corner of Liberty and Buckeye. And so Mr. Zais is seeking to just freshen up this building a little bit with the awnings on 2 sides, as can be seen there, 4 awnings on the north side and 3 on the west, as well as adding prominent address numbers and a building directory on the west side of the building. And that's all I've got.
What's the sign made out of, Chris?
The building directory is just an aluminum box, basically painted aluminum box, and the Freeman Building letters are dimensional, and then those panels are painted aluminum that are removable as well as tenants come and go.
And also, are the awnings tapered or are they flush?
They are tapered. Do you have a, there you go, super. That's the profile.
All right. Okay, are there any further questions? Okay, do I have a motion?
And John, I just want to note that Louise joined us about the beginning of that application.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Will move to approve as submitted.
Okay. State your name, please, when you said that motion.
Louise Keating.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Susan Bates, I'll second the motion.
Okay. We'll now vote. Those in favor will say yes. If you're not in favor, say no. John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes.
Susan Bates,
Yes,
Keith Spears.
Yes,
Okay. The yeses have it. It's approved as submitted.
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Okay, our next order of business is DR 20-43, Ken Stifler requesting sign approval for a wall sign at 133 North Buckeye Street, C4 zoning district. Would the applicant please state their name, address, the firm, and give us their presentation?
yes, this is Ken Stifler with Sign Design Worcester, located at 1537 West Old Lincoln Way here in Worcester, and I do the front tell the truth. We are proposing a sign at what most of us have seen for many decades, the old Ostrowski Dental Building. I did, with apologies, submit to Andrew the photograph of a street view, and that building has since been painted. It is a white building now with what would be a black awning. We are proposing a 3-foot by 9-foot dimensional sign in the brick area above the awning. The sign will be a very distinct half-inch acrylic letters, raised letters, Addison Scott Hair Company, and a raised gray border. This will give a very distinct and rich look. The customer's logo is prominently displayed. The sign will not be unlike one we got approved a couple of months back for the Leaf downtown Worcester, which is another comparable raised acrylic letters. So that is my material and presentation, and I'm open for any questions or comments.
Are there any questions or comments?
How do you pronounce the name of the hair company?
Addison Scott Hair Company.
Oh,
That is a very stylized S in there.
yeah, it is. I thought it was a Z. Okay, all righty.
Okay, are there any other questions? I have a motion.
Louise Keating will move to approve as submitted.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Dick Deffenbaugh, a second.
Okay, we'll now vote. So yes for approve, no for disapprove. John Campbell, yes. Dick Deffenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes.
Susan Bates,
Yes,
Keith Spears.
Yes,
The yeses have it. Got it. It is approved as submitted.
Hey, Dick Kinder is here.
Oh, Dick Kinder's here now. Okay, Dick Kinder.
Yeah, I go along with that.
All right. Okay.
thank you very much.
So I guess our next order of business is the update to the City of Worcester design guidelines, an update to the design guidelines incorporating changes to the plan code, applicant process, the Central Business District zoning district, and removal of a property's landmark, or removal of a property in the landmark designation group. Are there any questions in reference to those? There was a copy of that with everybody's packet. So I didn't see anything. Does anybody have any questions or comments about?
hey, John, you're getting very garbled on my end of things.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments?
And I'm also happy to go over the changes if you'd like me to.
Yeah. I mean, they were all outlined in red. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're not really in an approval process. This is just a discussion. I'm assuming that's correct. Am I not, Andrew? You don't need us to
Well,
approve it.
Yeah, I'd be asking for a motion to approve the changes, so that would officially update the design guidelines.
All right, okay. With that being said, then, do we have a motion to approve the guidelines as submitted to us?
Okay, Susan Bates, I'll make a motion that we approve the updated guidelines as presented to us.
Do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second it. Dick Kinder.
Okay. Okay, we'll now vote once again. Yes for approval, no for disapproval. John Campbell, yes. Dick Effenbaugh,
Yes,
Louise Keating,
Yes.
Susan Bates,
Yes,
Keith Spears,
Yes.
Dick Kinder.
Yes.
Okay, yes, it is approved. Acceptance. So is there any other business?
No, other than my apologies for the submission for the Lowry Center. It was brought to my attention that that is actually not in the College of Worcester Historic District, so it's out of the purview of the Design Review Board.
Okay. Understood. Okay, with that being said, do I have a motion for adjournment?
Susan Bates, I'll move for adjournment of the November 5th Design Review Board meeting.
Okay, do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second it. Kinder.
Okay, and we'll just do a quick thing. All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same. All right. So moved, we stand adjourned.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks, everyone. Good to hear everybody's voice. And one of these times, I hope I'll be able to see everybody on the Zoom. It just doesn't seem to work out for us, but I keep trying. Okay, thank you. Bye.